And you know, we're talking about, you were saying you wish you could do more.
Yeah.
I want to tell you the other thing I remind myself is, and honestly, looking back, even as a child, God, angels, the universe, whatever you want to call it, has put so many people and blessings in my path to take good care of me, and continues to do so. And Open Arms is like just one more. So.
Well, you know, meeting the folks that Open Arms benefits, you know, somebody that's actually receiving the nutrition and the meals, for me, is very bittersweet.
The important piece in that is, in the history of Open Arms, we never said no to anybody.
The spirit in this building is so positive and so infectious. And to your point earlier, the staff here, we're surrounded by people who get to, who want to. They don't have to. And when you come to a program and that's your, you know, that's what you want to do, it changes the whole game.
We want to bring awareness to nonprofits, to charities, to organizations that are already doing great things in the world, but we want to bring attention to those through music and entertainment and things that other people are interested in, that will kind of bring them into this nonprofit world.
Food is a wonderful thing anyway, so I think food brings people together no matter what. We know that it, you know, is a family extension. We know that it can build, you know, take away the language barriers for culture. So you put people together who love food, love the work that we're doing, and it's like magic happens.
Well, the idea starts with, we're making food for people who have compromised immune systems. So along with their illnesses, a lot of people don't have incredible appetites. Because we're serving an at-risk population, as you can see, it's very much of a concern to us on the food safety aspect of what we do. Not only do people appreciate that, but also it's what we're all about. It's about nutrition and providing, you know, the highest level of nutrition as well that we can provide. And that doesn't come from macaroni and cheese in a bag, or, you know, hot dogs and things like that. You know, it comes from homemade food and from scratch, you know, food that has a hell of a lot of love put into it.
And so for me today is when we actually get to meet the people that are serviced by Open Arms, we get to meet the staff, we get to celebrate the massive amounts of good that happens in this phenomenal facility. And so it's just exciting for me to get to that point, and I'm almost ready to burst.
Alright, I like her. Yeah. She likes cats, she likes dancing.
There we go.
Howdy! Sounds great. Howdy!
Hello, hello.
Thank you just seems so trite.
Sure.
But I don't know. You know, the other thing that I think about is you wish you could do more. I think what you're doing is so important because I hope and I wish that more people I wish more people who were not, I think I was not brave enough to ask for help soon enough. But I also think there's also people who are not, who don't have access for whatever reason to resources. So this is what you could do for me. Is to help other people.
So when it comes to my relationship that exists with Open Arms, it was important for me to get to know them before we got to this phase, so that I could go through my own vetting process and say, is everything that Open Arms portrays themselves to be, whether it's on the internet or through media, does that feeling and that heart exist? And from the second I walked in the door, you can feel that it's palpable. There's an energy with Open Arms that for me is so exciting, and I think it's akin to the energy of Mass Amounts of Good.
Okay, I'm here, I have all this content of life to work with. What can I create? And what can we create as humans? But the whole point of it all is to experience it now, in the moment. And so if I and Massive Amounts of Good can create more experiences for people that are alive, vibrant experiences in the moment, that's just it's exactly what we're looking for.
We have really evolved now into a nutrition organization, and we believe that everyone should have access to really good nutrition. We want to use fresh as best as much as we can. It is Minnesota, so our winters make it a little challenging at times. But that is a strong component to what makes our program different. What I love is years ago, our executive director had always said, just because you're sick, you shouldn't go without dessert. So the dessert aspect has always been a component to our program.
Well, this sounds so corny, but you can taste it. Honestly, it is, and again, it sounds so goofy, but unwrapping these little treats and little, goodies, these people that don't even know me and have no idea what I'm going through,